Out here at Bedford Forrest State Park here in West Tennessee along the Tennessee River. A quick overnight trip plan, maybe 3-4 miles in tonight to the first shelter, and then complete the 20-mile loop tomorrow and head home. So after starting at the highest point in West Tennessee, we quickly descended down to the Tennessee River. So we're going to follow along this for maybe a mile or so. David took a break, so I took some quick video. We got to our left, and we found a giant eagle's nest. So we just got done climbing that hill right there, so it's a good little climb, definitely the biggest climb we've had of the day. Brings us up to the top of this hill, and we found our shelter as we got up here. So ranger station referred to it as the 5-10 mile shelter. See, just an open 3-sided shelter, very well built, fire pit. So I'm going to hang just on the other side of the shelter. Wind's coming out of the west, so we'll try to block that with my tarp. It's supposed to get down to about 30 degrees tonight. Alright, my first field use of my Zelf stove. It's the Soloist. And so I'll put the windscreen on there. And we should be eating in about 7 minutes, or boiling in 7 minutes. So tonight's meal, hawk vittles, cowboy pasta. First thing you'll notice is that since last year he's upsized the containers. I think I made a comment last year that you couldn't actually add the water. It had transferred to a second pouch, and so somebody on YouTube mentioned that. Hawk picked up on that and is upsized. The other change from last year is I've gone from an envelope to more of a bowl style. Saw this on YouTube as well, and so put that in there, and it keeps the bag from collapsing, having to be held open as you eat. So we'll give that a go, see how it works. So after 20 minutes, the pasta is rehydrated, and you can see how the new Reflectix bowl keeps the freezer bag open, although you will notice that's not the same bag I cooked in. For some reason the original bag leaked, so I had to quickly transfer it into my candy bar snack bag. So it stays open, much better than the envelope style I had before. I've also added some olive oil and bread on the side, so it's going to be a good meal. It's the morning of day 2. Got down to about 32 degrees last night. That's the coldest I've ever had in my hammock. I would say I got cool a few times, never got cold. Feet stayed nice and warm with my new Goose Feet down booties, and wore my down coat all night long because my top quilt's really rated just for 40, so it was fairly comfortable. Great night's sleep, back feels great. The Hennessy definitely did its job. So a little breakfast, and we'll hike out about 16-17 miles today. Beautiful sunrise over the Tennessee River. Dave was going to stoke up the fire, get some heat back into us before we hit the trail. We're off on day 2. So we're walking up the trail, and you can see it kind of opens up to a view of the river. Found an old cottage. Looks like it's been condemned, pretty rough shape. But, I walked up to the porch, give you an idea what kind of view they used to have, probably 30-40 years ago. I think I could handle sitting on a nice chair on the porch. Beautiful view. There's actually another one over here. I'm not sure what that roof looks like. It just might leak a little bit. But other than that, it would have been a beautiful place to stay. David, I don't know if that's such a good idea. We descended down to the river, going along here, and as you can see, David is with me. Did not get injured in the prior scene. We'll be down here along the river for about a mile, and then we'll head back up. It's about 12:30, so we stopped for some lunch. Found a nice moss-covered outcropping, so we got some nice padded seats. If you look down there to the right, there's actually a redbud starting to bloom. David, where'd you go? David, you okay?
What?
What happened?
Where are we?
I don't know. Hey, there's a blue blaze.
A blue blaze?
I wonder if Josh would just follow that home.
I bet he would. We should do what Josh would do.
Okay, let's go this way.
Okay.
Tennessee River's nice and calm today. Beautiful blue sky. Couldn't ask for any better weather today. Fairly nice pad up on the hill there. All right, we're back to where it all began. 17 miles today, about 8.5 hours. And as a transplanted Yankee, I do try to fit in here in the South. So let me just say I am plumb tuckered out. Very, very tired. So had a great hike, great time with David. Definitely glad we came and did this. As for trail conditions, they ranged from great to, have you seen trail maintenance lately? It's definitely a desperate need in some cases. And blazes too ranged from very well done to, have you seen a blaze lately? Put those two together, sometimes we ran into situations where we did get off trail a little bit, but quickly got back. Other thing we learned is if there's a hill, you're going to go up straight and come back straight down. And a lot of those downhills have loose gravel, loose rock, and it's a great opportunity to bust an ankle. And so I highly recommend trekking poles. They definitely saved my ankles and my knees. If it wasn't for those, you'd probably be watching this video wrap up in a white room. A nurse would be walking in right about now to take my vitals. So definitely could recommend you take your trekking poles. Thanks for watching. As we all know, all good hikes end with a greasy burger at a local joint, so we went to Nunnery's Burger and Shake in Camden, Tennessee, and enjoyed a great dinner. The wall decor says it all. Just a nice, old, quaint place, been around forever.